Welcome to episode 8 of Travel Trailer Camping Journal, a production of Sam's Camping Videos. Today's episode is Hello New Travel Trailer. Hello New Travel Trailer. In all my previous videos, which have been posted to Sam's Camping Videos, including this series, Travel Trailer Camping Journal, my old Fun Finder RV travel trailer was featured, and sometimes prominently so. It was my first travel trailer, and I loved it because it was the first one. With the old Fun Finder, I learned how to use a travel trailer, how to tow it, how to hitch it up, how to unhitch it, how to drive it up mountains in northern Arizona and back down again. But most importantly, I learned how to live in one off-grid because I'm a dispersed boondocker by heart because I was a tent camper for many years. Boondocking with a travel trailer requires special skills that you must learn, and those are how to conserve your water, how to not waste too much water down your waste tanks, and how to conserve your precious battery-powered resource in your travel trailer because it is a 12-volt system. And when you're off-grid like I am mostly, there's no hookups, there's no plug-ups. I can't hook up any electricity or water or even drain my sewage. So I have to conserve all those resources wisely. I had that old travel trailer for decades actually, since the late 2000s through last year of 2019, when I finally decided I needed a bigger and more comfortable travel trailer because I was getting older. I am retired now, and I wanted a retirement trailer. So let's get to that next. First, I want to give a shout out to RV Realtor. They're a full service company which will sell your RV quickly and for a fair price, and usually for the price that you want it. I've included a link below this video. Back in October of 2020, I decided I was going to sell my old Fun Finder through RV Realtor. They don't do consignments, they don't rip you off, they're very fair people, and they were able to sell my old travel trailer within a week of me putting it up for sale with them in November of 2020. Great job, RV Realtor. And they gave me the money that I needed to go buy a new RV. So if you're in the market for a new RV or you want to sell yours, click on the link below this video for RV Realtor. You won't regret it. I wanted to sell my old RV, the Fun Finder, was because I wanted to get a larger retirement RV, a larger travel trailer with all the creature comforts that modern RVs have today. I wanted space not just for myself, but for my wife, and eventually for my granddaughter to come along camping with me so that she could be exposed and hopefully she would enjoy the joys of camping like I do. And along with family to come along with me, I wanted all the amenities that new travel trailers have to offer. On my old travel trailer when I first bought it, it didn't have nearly any of the features that I'm going to show you with my new travel trailer. But before I show you my new travel trailer and reveal it in all its glory to you, I want to do another shout out. And no, I'm not taking any money from any of these shout outs. In late December 2020, I purchased my new travel trailer from Tom's Camperland of Surprise, Arizona. That is where I live. So that was very convenient. But I wasn't going to go to a local one just because it was convenient for me. They actually had the layout that I wanted. They wanted the amenities that I wanted. And they were like just a few miles down the road from where I lived. Wow, I got a lot of bonuses from that transaction with Tom's Camperland. I will leave a link to Tom's Camperland in the description below this video. I had quite a few add-ons that I wanted, so I didn't actually pick up my new travel trailer until the middle of January 2020. And these additions were covers over the 3 vents which are on the roof, some extra 12-volt outlets within the travel trailer, another TV swing arm mounted in the bedroom in case I ever wanted to put a TV in there. I haven't done so yet, and I may never do so, but I got the TV swing arm installed just in case I want to have a 12-volt TV in there. And I requested the installation of a fantastic fan in the vent which was in the middle living area of the travel trailer. So, for all to enjoy, here's my new travel trailer. I'll be doing a walk around of this travel trailer to show you all of its fantastic features before proceeding to show you the features on the inside. So here's the front of my Outback 260 UML travel trailer by Keystone. You can see the nose cap doesn't have a window, which is fine, because as we proceed around the back of the travel trailer, the bedroom is located in this area, and it has one window on this side and another window on the other side. Here is the water connections, the city water and the freshwater connection. Since I'm boondocking, before I came up here a few days ago, I filled up this 60-gallon freshwater tank through here. And on my first camping trip, which I didn't film, it was at a full-service campground, I just connected to their city water connection right here. It has a big side panel compartment where I can now keep things in that storage compartment, which I had to always put in the bed of my truck. So now I've shaved off lots of time at home when I'm loading up for a trip, because all of it's already in there. It's not in my garage waiting to be put in the back of my truck. Tandem wheels. They're the same size as my old travel trailer was. This is the back of the electric / propane refrigerator. I'll show you that when we get inside. And right here is the electrical hookup. It's a 50 amp service, and that's because this travel trailer, this Outback, comes equipped with the capability for 2 air conditioners. There's only one installed. I hardly ever use an air conditioner, but I did use it actually on my first trip back in late January, early February this year, because it was a bit warm around Lake Pleasant, Arizona. Here's the rear of the Outback travel trailer. It's your standard spare. All these lights, they're all LED lights. And up there below that middle LED light is prepped for a backup camera. Now we're coming around the front, and here is the odd thing that I saw, and that was, this is what they call a super slide. It is a super slide. There's a dinette and a living room seating area in this slide. But the slide is also on the curb side. I've never seen an RV when it only had one slide where that slide was on the curb side. And unfortunately, when this slide is put in, there's no access to the inside. The positive points about having this slide the way it is that since I do have to have it out to load it up, and I have it parked out on my street in in front of my house. And since the slide isn't on the street side, it's on the curb side, hey, I can open up the slide out in front of my house because it just sits over my sidewalk then. And I can load up. Here's the front entrance. It has those kind of steps that fold up inside the RV when you're not using it, and then travel. Also has a big grab handle. Has this friction door here. You don't need any little hook back here. You see there's no hook back here. It's friction, see? I'm in high wind right now, and that wind ain't gonna blow this door anywhere. See? There. Great. Has a powered awning. I'll show you how that works in a minute. But it covers almost the entire curbside of this travel trailer over this slide and some. Now I parked a little bit too close to this tree here to fully extend it, but I think you'll get the idea. Right next to one of the power slide arms is outside ports for TV viewing. I would never do that. I don't think I would ever watch TV outside. And then the AC down here when you're plugged in. And here is the other side of the travel trailer's pass-through compartment. I'm going to go inside now and demonstrate the power awning for you. Let's take a look on the inside and see all these great features I purchased. And as I sit from my new Dinette inside my new Outback travel trailer, I will now proceed to show you all the great features on the inside. And right in front of me is the control panel. And it has all the typical analog types here for like your water levels and your tank levels and your battery levels. And here's my switches for my water pump. Lights up. And for the water heater in electric mode, which I don't have here. And here's the LP gas, which I do have here when I want to use the hot water heater. I added this level in here. Never had one actually affixed, but I used to use these all the time with my old travel trailer manually. Has a digital, get it in there, get it? There you go. It has a digital thermostat, and it tells me what the temperature is in this location. It's actually cooler toward the back of the travel trailer. I had a 12-volt outlet installed here for this voltage meter. I don't particularly like it. I like a full-blown battery monitor, so I think I am going to probably replace this eventually, someday. This came with this Furion Access LTE Wi-Fi router, which I'm never in an area which has a data connection anyway, so it's kind of useless for me. And I tagged up here a volt chart. Gives me the approximate levels of my two 12-volt batteries wired in parallel. So here is the main master bedroom door here. So let me show you my new bedroom. And I hope the light doesn't mess with the camera here, but this space over here I've got filled up with camera equipment for this trip. But there's this big window over here that I was mentioning before. And here's these shirt style closets. Just using it for storage right now. And the above the bed storage. And this is a full queen size bed, and it's a little bit cluttered now, but it's halfway made up for when I go to bed tonight. Blaring light here, see, look at that. Big windows. And I have my own, hi there, shirt collar storage or shirt closet storage, and there is my clothes for this trip. They're not folded up, I can hang them up. Well, that was the door we came through, and I put that up there myself, just a little over the door. Coat and shirt hangers there. This has a connected bathroom. It's one of those country style doors which slide open. And here is this huge bathroom here. That's me again. Here's the shower. Glass doors. They can be locked in transit so they don't move. And they slide open to reveal a large shower. And here is a toilet. There's plenty of room for knees and elbows. And here's the second door to it. It's a Jack and Jill style. This goes out into the main area. Let me turn on some lights here for you. And here's one of the best parts I like about this layout, and that is this theater seating. They do recline, they're manual recliners, but they do recline. And it's opposite my other favorite thing in here, and that is this big giant TV here. It's 50 inches. Their standard style like media center for DVDs and CDs, and you can plug in through the aux port other things, and you can also put in a USB plug in there as well. Some storage below it. And down here, the storage is limited in depth because on the other side of this wall is that big outside storage compartment that I showed you earlier. Here is a standard propane / electric refrigerator. It's a Dometic. My old one on my old travel trailer was like 6 cubic feet. This is 8 cubic feet. And by myself, I had space left over in it for just myself. For 2 people, it's just right. And here is another great feature. Turn on some lights for you here. And that is, it's the kitchen. It's huge. It's got these nice windows on the outside so you can see the outside world. Plenty of counter space. It has this style here to where you can kind of like roll it back, and there's your sink. It's one big farm style sink. I still use these for actually washing my dishes in there, but I can just roll this partially forward and dry my dishes right there. This has a pull out hose. It can go anywhere it can. It's straight and spray mode. Plenty of storage. And here's a microwave. Well, it's useless here. Here's this fantastic oven and stovetop. You can roll this glass back, and it reveals 3 burner tops. 2 small ones and a large one up front. And it has a large oven on the inside of this thing. Look at this. You don't find that size usually in a travel trailer. But as I said in my previous video regarding the sale of my old travel trailer, and if they gave me an oven, which I never would use anyway, for free, if it was big inside, hey, I'll take it. And below the countertops, you've got all this storage for everything that you could desire for your kitchen. And I'm storing things too. Drawers below, plenty of drawers. Done some additions, if you've seen, some storage bins, and a place to put my silverware, because this is one of the negatives of this travel trailer. These drawers are not deep enough or wide enough to put like a standard kind of a silverware organizer. I had to find this on Amazon, and it stays out on top while I'm camping, and then it goes inside. I think over here, you see, is where I have all my normal kind of cooking stuff, mostly paper stuff, so I can save on washing dishes. And here's this big closet here, and I'm not hardly using any of the space in it. You can see I put most of what I need for cooking and eating in that bin right there. Everything else is just kind of like loose and doesn't really need to be anywhere. And that's where I put all my plastic kind of cups and styrofoam cups and spare charcoal starter right there. And I also put up one of those coat hooks on the inside of this door. It's jam-packed as is a colder climate up here where I'm at today, but the next trip I go on during the middle of the summer, most of that's going to be packed at home. And here's my new dinette. Remember my old dinette and my old travel trailer? It wasn't really a dinette. It was a jackknife couch with a table in front of it. But this is a standard bench style. It can be converted into sleeping areas for like my granddaughter someday. And now from the other side, facing the front door, is my theater seating. As I alluded to earlier, one of the best and favorite features of this new travel trailer was the big 50-inch TV that's like right in front of me. I can use it when I'm hooked up at full hookup sites, but I'm out in the boondocking on this trip, and I did have plans on actually using it today. Now, how would I use it? Well, I bought a 300 watt inverter because that was all that I really thought I was going to be needing just for the TV. I then bought a small media center. It's about this big, and I'll show some pictures of it while I'm talking. But it has the capability of playing my video content from my USB drives on the big 50-inch TV. I also had to buy a new tablet because my old tablet didn't have a way to cast video content from it onto a TV set. It didn't have the proper ports. So I found a new tablet, and with it I can cable an HDMI cable from the tablet to the TV. And with that, I just download when I'm at home before I go on a trip content from Netflix and Amazon Prime. And then I can watch it while mirroring it on the TV using that cable. I have one issue though, and that is I would be using the batteries to do that, because the inverter is working off of my two 12-volt batteries, and the TV is an 80-watt television. And according to my mathematical calculations I've been doing, At home, I could probably get away with watching it 2 hours per night. But even that, added to the normal usage within this travel trailer, would put me like around 83% on the battery. So I have to recharge them or top them off daily. So I purchased a Sportsman 1000 watt peak, 800 watt continuous power generator, figuring that would be all that I would be needing just to top off batteries. I don't really need it for powering anything on the inside of the RV. Unfortunately, that part didn't work out well when I first got here because I'm at 7,700 feet, and for those of you who know your generators, you know generators don't like being up at high elevations. I had done some research on this particular generator, and I had like a span of expectations for it at this elevation. One is it would come on, it would work, but its output capacity may be reduced by up to 1/3. And according to my calculations, using a battery charger connected to it to top off my batteries, I might be able to get by with that. Worst case though, and worst case was what happened, the generator just would not start. So I'm gonna have to invest in, I believe it's called an altitude kit. The wintertime, when I go to the deserts, I can use this generator because I've been testing with it in my own backyard for quite a while. For a long-time viewer of my channel, you can see definite changes in my travel trailer experience. I have a lot more room, but that comes with its own challenges, such as towing and maneuvering this mammoth beast into a camping spot. I do have a large 50-inch television now, but now I have to have an inverter and some other little gizmos to where I can cast my video content onto it. And because I boondock a lot, I need a power source for topping off my batteries when they run low off of this TV and the other stuff which is running around here. All the items I just mentioned, I'll leave links in the description below this video. All in all, even with the challenges I face, I did purchase a travel trailer that I wanted and not just needed. I expect many years of camping enjoyment with this Outback 260 UML from Keystone. In upcoming videos, I'll go into more detail of how I conserve resources in this new travel trailer, particularly ones which I still have to maintain, and also go into more detail on all the newer accessories that I now have and how I go about using them on a daily basis on a camping trip, both boondocking and at full hookup sites. Until then, be safe, have fun, goodbye.